Welcome back to Trusted Nose with the man that likes to smell good. I hope you're well, in good health, and of course, smelling great, smelling tantalising, tantalising, just smelling. So, fine boy, yeah, fine boy. We got the 10 out of 10 here, yeah. We got Halfeti, but also we got Halfeti Leather, we got Halfeti Cedar, and we got Blazing Mr Sam. To me, all of these fragrances have some similarities. So let me scratch the surface of all of them and give you a small comparison as well, yeah, to help you make your decision. So, boy, I'm ready. I hope you're ready. So let's go. Before I start, I want to give a quick shout out to from Abby with Love for sending me Halfeti Leather and Halfeti Cedar. Yeah, she gave me a healthy amount of juice. Yeah, that's a queen right there. Yeah, I appreciate you. Go and check out her channel. You'll enjoy it. I've already sprayed the fragrances on the back of my hands and on my wrist. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just going to give you the fragrances in their most simple form. So I'm going to use Halfeti as a reference. So what is Halfeti? What does it actually smell like? So Halfeti in its most basic form is a citrus oud rose fragrance, which is very airy and very alluring. So Halfeti Leather literally smells like Halfeti, but with a stronger, sweeter, jammier rose, and you just get leather in the end, like literally like dominates the whole fragrance on the dry down. Halfeti Cedar is like the winter version of Halfeti. So Halfeti Cedar is like more fuller, it's more denser, it's more thicker. They've added notes of rum. It's more woody. They've added dried fruits as well. And you get like a sweetness to it as well. And the sweetness here is like as if like, let's say you've had like a hot drink, like coffee or something like that. You've obviously drunk it, you finished it now, but you don't wash the cup yet because you're being dirty, yeah? Go and wash your cup. So you come back to the cup the next day, you get that sweet smell if the coffee was like very like sugary or something like that. That's the type of sweetness I get in this, but not to that level. And now going on to Blazing Mr Sam. So Blazing Mr Sam is like a sexier version of Halfeti, but it's much more fuller, it's much more creamier, it's much more spicier. But I get a menthol, like a faint menthol note towards the end, which is similar to the one in Leighton. I'm not saying they smell alike, but I'm just saying that menthol smell is similar, but nowhere near as powerful as the one in Leighton. So I'm gonna do the comparison now. So price point. So price point, Halfeti Leather, Halfeti Cedar, they all retail at £178. Blazing Mr Sam is £205. But sometimes Penhaligons, they like doing their secret sales, yeah? They're like being cheeky, yeah? If you know, you know, they do secret sales. So sometimes you can pick up Halfeti for like £120. So I'm gonna put for price point, just because of that, I'm gonna put Halfeti at number 1 because this one tends to be on sale because it's one of their best sellers. But Halfeti Leather and Halfeti Cedar, they don't really tend to be on sale. So Halfeti number 1, number 2, number 3, Halfeti Leather, Halfeti Cedar, and then number 4, Blazing Mr Sam, because it's like £205. Obviously that's expensive juice right there. So if I'm rating performance now, so performance of Halfeti Cedar, literally number 1. Yeah, I don't know, there's something about that, like that resinous, sweet, dry fruit smell that just lasts ages on your skin and just shouts as well. So it just projects. So Halfeti Cedar number 1, Halfeti Leather number 2, because leather is one of those smells that is just quite aggressive and quite detectable in the air. Blazing Mr Sam number 3, because it's like a little bit more fuller, creamier version of Halfeti. Halfeti at number 4 because it's more like, it's airy. It's more of a like sea monster, it's more airy. So comparing versatility now. So Halfeti is still at number 1, any season for any reason. Office, date night, every day, like it's a good scent in that sense. Then I'll put Halfeti Leather. Then I'll put Blazing Mr Sam actually, because even though it's more suitable for date night, you can wear it date night in spring, summer, if you go light on the sprays. So spring, summer, autumn, winter, yeah, so all 4 seasons. And then I put Halfeti Cedar at number 4 because literally, because it's so like full, so like dense, so like resinous, it's mainly suitable for colder weather. So talking about the compliments now, so comparing them, it's hard because I've got a full bottle of this and I've sat with this much longer than the rest, but Halfeti is still number one in my opinion. It's close though, because Halfeti Cedar is a banger as well. Yeah, it's a banger as well. So Halfeti, number one, Halfeti Cedar, number two, Blazing Mr Sam, number three, because it's like a sexier version of Halfeti, and Halfeti Leather at number four because of the leather note. And leather is one of those polarizing smells, like either you like it or you hate it. Very rarely do you find someone that's like in the middle. It's either you like it or you hate it, and most people I've come across, they don't really like it. So presentation wise, if I find a picture of Blazing Mr Sam bottle, I'm gonna put it up there. So the portrait collections of Penhaligons is just beautiful. Like, I've held the bottle in my hand, the caps are heavy, it just looks of quality, it doesn't look cheap at all. So Blazing Mr Sam, undeniably number one. Number two, I'll put Halfeti Cedar because it's got like a gold rope around it. It doesn't follow the same like blueprint as the other Halfeti bottles with their bow tie. And I'll put Halfeti at number three because of the colorway, and I'll put Halfeti Leather at number four. So here comes the hard part. You probably want me to rate them now, 1 to 4. Boy, yay. So I'm a loyal guy, yeah. I'm still putting my baby at number one. So Halfeti is still number one, but Halfeti Cedar, banger, yeah. It's a banger as well. So Halfeti Cedar, Blazing Mr Sam at number three because it's like a sexier version of Halfeti, creamier. And then it's Halfeti Leather because I don't feel like Halfeti needed leather in the fragrance, but it still smells good. But overall, all of these fragrances will have you feeling like Henri when he scored this goal.
And it's 1-1, Henri.
So if you like this video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. It'll be much appreciated. Also, follow me on Instagram, trusted_nose. And you know what I'm gonna say, more videos out soon. And of course, stay blessed.